So yes, Sagittarius, the first card you have, you passed, is the Moon. So yes, this is a very, very confusing card. It's a lot about what's in your mind, what's in your heart, confusion. It can be about losing sleep, things like that. I'm just seeing, yeah, I am seeing a lot of confusion in this card, actually. I'm seeing someone who could actually be very upset with you, or they could have been at this time. And they were confused by you, but you were actually very confused inside yourself as well. So there's all this confusion. They were confused by how you were acting, and you're acting the way you're acting because you were confused inside your head and inside your heart. And I've seen you going through a lot of mixed emotions at this time yourself, trying to work through these emotions yourself, what they all meant. And I've seen that you actually you couldn't even articulate how you were feeling. It was very, very mixed up at this time. A lot of not even being able to describe how you were feeling. That's what I'm seeing. But this person actually didn't know that. They thought that maybe you weren't talking to them, or maybe you weren't being open with them, or something like that. And I am seeing someone wanting to be close to you at this time, but maybe you weren't able to be close to them just because of the way you were feeling. You were just all inside your head, all inside your heart. And maybe you weren't even realizing that this is how they were feeling, or maybe you just didn't know how to kind of deal with them at this time because you were going through so much inside yourself. I'm just seeing you weren't expressing yourself clearly to this person. And I'm seeing it wasn't deliberate. You weren't trying to be deliberately confusing to them. It's just that's how you were. You just weren't able to express yourself at this time. And this person was really confused by you. They're actually feeling a little bit hurt by you, actually thinking that maybe you didn't care about them, or weren't speaking to them, or something like that. There's a lot of mixed up communication, a lot of miscommunication I'm seeing between you. I'm just looking at this dog here and this wolf, and obviously a dog barks and a wolf howls. This is different kind of language. This is two people trying to speak, but they have a different language. So they can't understand each other. They can't understand what they're saying. And they're confused, you're confused, and every time you speak, you're just more confused, and they're more confused, and that kind of thing. So yes, if this resonates, try and be very clear with them. Try and be very clear about how you feel. And if you don't know how you feel, be clear about that too, saying, I'm really sorry, I just don't know how I feel right now. I'm really confused. I want to speak to you, but I'm going to speak to you when I can, when I'm more clear, when I'm a lot clearer. Maybe say something like that. This could be a friend, this could be a love connection. I'm not seeing which one it actually is at this time. But yes, try and be as clear as you can with this person. There's a lot of confusion, and if you can't just tell them that you're confused, they don't understand. They don't understand what's going on. The next card you passed, is the Three of Wands. So yes, I'm seeing this person was actually trying to be patient with you. This is about standing, waiting for something to come in, just sitting there waiting, and patience and these kinds of things. And I'm seeing that they were probably waiting for you to tell them something. They might have even asked you a question and they were waiting for a clear answer, but you weren't able to give them that clear answer they wanted. And they were getting this kind of confusion, and it was making them more and more confused, more and more upset. They were very patient, but they were it was like, well, I won't have this much patience forever. I can only wait for so long for this answer from you. And yes, they were just holding on. They were waiting. And I keep on seeing a friendship here, or it could be a romantic situation, but there's confusion around that too. So it might be a friend that wants more with you, or it might be someone who's was involved with you, but now they're your friend, or it could be an ex or someone like that you're still friends with. There is a lot of confusion and a lot of even ambiguity, if that makes sense, as to whether you're actually friends or you're more. And this keeps on going backwards and forwards, and this hurts this person, but there's so much confusion around both of you at this time. I can't even see clearly in this. It's like a great big huge ball of wool, and I can't get to the middle of it. It's very confusing. That's what I'm seeing. I'm sorry if this is confusing. This is what I'm seeing, this confusion. The last card you have, your past, is the Ace of Cups. So yes, strong emotions I'm seeing with this card. I'm actually seeing some tears when I see this card. This person could be quite intense actually, but I am feeling a lot of intensity, and I'm feeling intensity and emotion on both sides. You're both intense, you're both emotional. It could be for different reasons though. You could be intense just because that's how you're feeling, and they could be intense because of you. Your emotion is from external issues. Their emotion and their confusion is due to you and how they feel about you. That's what I'm seeing. There's a very difficult situation between you, or there was at this time. That's what I'm seeing. The next card you have, your present, is the Six of Swords. So yes, you're going through a lot of life changes. Even though you have a lot of this confusion inside your heart and inside your head, there is a lot of self-preservation with you. You are gradually getting a lot stronger, and I am seeing that in the past you opened yourself up to a lot of negativity. This could be from your family, I'm seeing, but now you're actually moving on from that. You're closing off from that at this time. And as you do this, as you move away from that, you're becoming more and more confident. That's what I'm seeing. And you've had emotional ups and downs. You still are having this with this person. There might actually be another person as well, a third party that's interested in you as well, that could be messing things up and confusing things. But your confidence is actually growing, even though you're having all this drama going on. And you're actually moving in the right direction with your own self and your own confidence. Even though emotionally things were mixed up, your actual core of yourself and your confidence was actually growing, I'm seeing. And this could be because you're growing in your appearance, or it could be you're achieving a lot outside of this emotional situation. It might be your job, it might be that you're improving, it might be that you've had some sort of promotion or something like that that's boosting your confidence. So yes, there's still a lot of confusion around this love situation or this friend situation, and I'm seeing there's still a lot of emotion between you and this person, and and inside you and inside this person, I'm trying to say. So you might have to calm this down before you actually have a conversation. They might have to calm down before you have a proper conversation, because it's very hard to have a proper constructive conversation where you're all emotional and crying and tears and yelling and all of this kind of thing. So, but still I'm seeing that they're left in the dark. They want answers to some questions they have. So you might have to just say to them, look, I want to calm down my emotions before I actually have a proper conversation with you, but I don't want to leave you hanging. So I just want to tell you this is how I'm feeling at this time. I want to tell you how I'm feeling. I want to articulate these to you, but you'll just have to wait until I'm feeling a bit better, and then I can speak to you properly. Something like that, just so that they're not kept hanging. That's what I'm seeing. The next card you have, your present, is Temperance. So I'm seeing you going through this, you're still going through this transformation. This is in your general day-to-day life, especially in your work life. I'm seeing things improving there for you. This is helping your confidence. And it's like you felt like a pedestrian in your work, and now you're starting to drive like that. I'm not seeing that literally. I'm just seeing that that's how you feel inside yourself, especially with your job and your appearance. Two things I'm seeing here. And I keep on seeing this person in the Moon card. This person's helped you to gain this confidence. So this person's been like some sort of a support for you, for your confidence. And I'm seeing that maybe it could be that your confidence is growing in other areas, not in this relationship situation, but in other areas it's growing. And this person could be worried that maybe your confidence is growing, and as it grows you might be moving away from them. That might be what it is. There's not jealousy, there's not wanting to move above where you were. It's not that they don't want to support you, they do want to support you, but I'm seeing that they might be afraid that you're going to move away from them. So if that's not the case, if you're not going to do that or whatever, just come and explain that to them. Just talk to them. They want clear communication. I keep saying that all the way through this reading. This person wants clear communication with you. That's what I'm seeing. The last card you have, your present, is the Seven of Cups. So yes, decisions. You have some decisions to make. This man on his cards in the dark, he's looking at all these decisions. He doesn't know what he's going to do. And yes, this person's in the dark as well, I'm seeing. But at this time, you're in the dark. This is about a work situation for you, I'm seeing here. For them, it's about a decision. They don't know what to do about you because they're all in the dark and they're confused. Put them into the light. Explain how you're going with them, explain how you're feeling to them. Don't keep them in the dark. But also about you and your decision, your personal decision. This is a decision about work. I'm seeing you might have a decision about yes, I keep on seeing some sort of promotion or something like that, or extra work. It might be that you're taking on some extra hours, and this is a decision between money and time, money and freedom. You might not want to do those extra hours and save and not have that extra money, or you might choose to do that. I'm sorry, I'm being very confusing. I'm just very confused by this whole reading. I've got the Moon card, and you're so in your feelings, and so is this other person. That's coming up really strongly to me, and that's why I'm feeling so confused. I'm feeling so confused with this reading. I'm sorry about this. This is what I'm seeing. But yes, you're going to have to make decisions about this unequal love situation or this friendship or whatever this is. Things are going to have to calm down emotionally with you and with them before you have this proper decision. But again, I'm seeing that they still feel like they're in the dark. So you're going to have to, I know I'm repeating myself. I'm sorry, I know I'm repeating myself. But just say to them, I am confused in my feelings. I want to speak to you. I want to clear this up with you. But let me clear things up inside my own head first. Just say that to them, just so they know that that's where you are. Because at this time, I am just feeling that they think you're just going to walk off and you're not interested in speaking to them at all. And they don't know what's going on. And they're blaming themselves. I'm seeing that as well. So the first card you have for your future is the Fool. So yes, you are getting a lot more confident in other areas. You're going to be putting yourself out there, I'm seeing at this time. There's going to be some sort of work opportunity or personal growth kind of opportunity. And people are going to be watching something you do. It could be something creative that's on display or something like that. It might be something in front of an audience or something like that. And I'm seeing that before you became more confident in yourself, there's no way you would have done anything like this before. It might be something in public or something like that. This is going to be a step into becoming even more confident for you. And you're just not going to be caring about what other people think of you at this time. And that's really, really good for you. This is going to help you. And yes, but still, you're going to have to clear up this issue with this person. You're going to have to be clear with this person. I'm sorry, that's what I keep on seeing all the time. The next card you have for your future is the World. So you're just going to be going forward in a much bolder way. I'm seeing this goes on with this Fool card again. This matches that again, I should say. You're going to have a lot more confidence at this time. You could be having some conversations about this relationship or this friendship with this person. I am seeing quite a few conversations, and I'm seeing beginnings and endings here. So it could be that you might be ending this whole relationship with this person. Or on the other hand, it could be that you're going to end the way that it is now and you're going to have a fresh start with a lot of open communication with them, because I am seeing a lot of conversations happening here with them. Or it could be that things just change, but it is about finishing and new beginnings. That's what I'm seeing here. So something about this is going to change with them. Now, it might be very positive because I am seeing the Ten of Cups here, so that's a lot of positivity. But something is definitely going to change. That's what I'm seeing. And with this Ten of Cups, I am seeing that this person does see a future with you. That's what they want. And that's probably why they're so stressed about this lack of communication with you, lack of transparency with you. They're worried that you're going to move on from them. They do want a future with you. That's what I'm seeing. You are going to have talks with this person. Definitely, they want this family with you. They want this future with you. I'm not seeing that whether this is what you want or not. I'm not clear about that. There's a lot of uncertainty in this reading. I'm not seeing that. But you are going to talk with them. And whatever happens in this relationship or this friendship, things are going to change with that. You're both going to come to some sort of understanding about where you both are. That's what I'm seeing. But yes, they do want this with you. They want this with you. That's what I'm seeing. They want you to have a stable future with them. And they're not feeling that from you. That's why they're so upset. That's why they're in the Moon card and they don't know where they are. That's what I'm seeing.